In this video, we'll be doing a deep dive on notifications inside of JetDocs. Please note that we have another video that goes through summary reports, so to view more information about that, check out our other videos. The purpose of this video is to go through org-wide notifications as well as template-specific notifications. So org-wide notifications are pretty self-explanatory. These apply to all tickets that get submitted through your organization based on these different event types. I wanted to specifically call out ticket reassign because this includes both when you manually reassign a ticket in the ticket details page or when you click approve and it automatically gets routed from one user to the next. Next up, we have general queue notifications, comments, as well as SLA related event types. Across the top, we have different columns. So submitting user is the user who submitted the ticket. The current assignee is the user who the ticket was actually assigned to. And then we have a column called notify additional users. And so in specific cases, you might want to notify additional people. So for example, when a ticket's completed, you might want to notify all ticket responders. Please note that this list might change depending on the event type. But for example, if you wanted to notify all ticket responders, this would notify everyone who's involved in your workflow steps, as well as anyone else who's listed as additional responders on a template. Now, what's interesting about this is that you might not want this to be the case for all your templates, and that's where our template-specific notifications come into play, and I'll mention that in just a minute. After that, you can then select whether you want your notifications to be sent via bot, email, or both. And as you can see, different event types have different options available. Now let's jump over to template-specific notifications. I'm going to go into this vendor management template, and we're going to focus on the notifications section on the left-hand side. And please note, this is only available for both editors and admins. So by default, your template will be selecting use workspace defaults. And this means that the org settings we just went through is what will trigger events that occur as part of this template. Now you have the ability to extend your org defaults, and this means that we're going to take everything that we just covered in our organization, and then we're going to add in custom triggers depending on different event types that we want to use. So for example, we currently support created, completed, rejected, and canceled, and we'll be adding more in the future. But say, for example, a ticket is completed, and you'd like to send an email notification specifically to an internal user. Maybe it's to your general counsel or to an executive who might not be part of your daily operations or listed as an additional responder in your template. As well as you can send an external notification to users who are outside of your system. So for example, if you're in Teams and they're not part of your Teams roster, or you're in Slack and they're outside of your Slack organization, you can actually let them know when a specific action for a specific ticket in this template has been completed. Additionally, so say for example, I typed in Joey Smith at gmail.com in the external bucket. Please note that for the completed event type, we're actually going to send a copy of the Word file if your visual editor is enabled. Now, we also have overwrite defaults, and this means that we're not going to reference any of the notifications in your organization, and we're only going to trigger notifications based on events here. So you want to be a bit more careful with this one because you're going to be superseding any other org events. Now lastly, under SLAs, I just wanted to call out for both priority-based SLAs and SLA per workflow step, you have the ability to notify specific users on breach. And so this is the specific call-out notification because this is, for important tickets. If they've been breached, you want to make sure that they get, seek attention to. And so we want to, just call this out as a, additional way to build out notifications. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the JetDocs team. Thanks.